According to the Minister of Home Affairs, the DA Minister, Mr. Leon Schreiber, he is saying that they have currently deported 290 illegal Mozambicans and illegal Zamazamas, but foreigners as a whole, illegal foreigners. And they have currently gathered buses to deport these people. So far it's 290. And then of course he's with the border management authorities. So far I've only seen them by the border gate. I've never seen them around the border inspecting the fence to begin with. But there's a very interesting thing, you know. They have this machine, like it's a camera thing, it's a drone. I think it can detect people coming from different, I think that's a power move. But watch here.
Home Affairs Minister Leon Schreiber says the department has launched its first batch of deportation buses. Schreiber says the buses have been used to deport nearly 300 illegal miners back to Mozambique. He says the buses are part of several new initiatives by the department to clamp down on cross-border crime.
We also have launched the use of the first set of deportation buses by the Department of Home Affairs. This is an investment in enforcing the rule of law in South Africa. On the side of these buses, you will see that our mission is to enforce the rule of law. So when you see these buses out on the road, know that your government is working for you. The Department of Home Affairs is working for you, and we are working for a South Africa where the rule of law is applied without fear or favour. Our message is very clear. We welcome any traveller, any investor, any tourist, any skilled person who wants to follow our laws and help us build South Africa. You will find no more hospitable a country on earth than the people of South Africa. But that is different from people who violate our laws, people who don't want to comply with our rules. And what you will find there is a new, redetermined commitment to enforcing the rule of law. We do so without fear or favour. We do so without emotion or prejudice. We do so because that is how you build a secure country. That is the message that we are sending here from Lebombo today, that these buses have already deported the first group of 290 illegal miners back to Mozambique. They will be out on the roads helping enforce the rule of law in South Africa.
Yeah, that's the DA Minister of Home Affairs. I don't believe the DA Minister of Home Affairs will chase all illegal foreigners from South Africa. That one, I don't believe it. I think they're only in the border, Libombo border of Mozambique and Mpumalanga because of the protests that are happening in Mozambique, trying to protect the trucks that are coming in South Africa or coming outside of South Africa, going to Mozambique, trying to monitor the trade, trying to monitor if not a lot of people are coming to South Africa illegally because of the protests, running away from their own government from Mozambique. I think they're only doing this because of that and just for PR. I don't think they will do this continuously on a day-to-day basis, as in like this is their mission forever. I don't believe that. I would be lying to you guys if I said I believe that, because I don't. But I like that thing of a drone. They came up with a concept of building a drone. The border management authorities, they built a drone. So that drone, as the security in the border, you can always play it around. It's like some sort of satellite. I don't even know why in South Africa we're not using satellites to monitor the borders. Do we even have access to or some high profile things that we can't even talk about? Like, why? We see CIA movies, we see FBI movies, we see government operation underground movies. They're always using satellites to complete missions. Why are we not doing that? Makes me wonder why. But I like the drone concept. So there's a drone. The security of the border will be sitting there looking at the drone, monitoring the border, around the fences, monitoring who's coming in, who's coming out. But the border, can the drone detect who the person is? Can the drone, let's say the person is is not trying to cross over South Africa illegally by the border, but somewhere in the middle of the bushes, and that machinery detects them, and then detects them from up there, and then it sees them. Can that thing tell us who that person's name is? It won't. Can that thing tell us that person's facial, who he is? Unless maybe there's some 4K, 5K camera there that can zoom in and show us who this person is. And I hope that's the case, because I like that concept. That concept will prevent a lot of illegal activities. I like the concept of the drone and the border management agencies using a drone to patrol the border. But what happens when these people are passing? Like, so these drones, like, they'll just be up there. Is there gonna be border securities somewhere always closer to each port of the border or each side of the border? Because a border is too long. It's too long. Imagine people are crossing 4 kilometers or 5 kilometers, jumping a border somewhere in the bushes, and you are 4 kilometers away from there, but you can see them on the drone. You can't do nothing about it. You can't. There's nothing you can do. By the time you get there, they will be gone. Probably they will be somewhere in Mpumalanga and Nkomazi, traveling to Limpopo, and then Limpopo, via Limpopo, they go to Jozi, via Jozi, they go to Cape Town. Illegal foreigners, you never find them. Why the borders are just being opened, really? Like, just open the borders once. Africa borderless once, because all of these things is too funny. It's getting funny now. Like okay, hey, foreigners jumped. Okay, they jumped. So what must I do? They crossed over. There's no border. What must I do? Like, there's no border. What do you want me to do? Hey, illegal foreigners in Jozi. Hey, they're selling potatoes in the streets. Hey, they occupy. So what must I do? They've done it. They're doing it. They continue to do it. So what? Just open and integrate the system. Document everyone in one system, once and for all. This thing of hiring passes, deporting people, aye man, it won't work. It won't be sustainable in the long run. Even in the short term, it won't, because there's no borders. You deport them today, they come back tomorrow. That's the funny part when you listen to people talking about deporting foreigners. The funny part, I always laugh when politicians say, we are going to deport foreigners. I always laugh, because there's no borders. We are going to deport them. In 1 week time, they'll be back, because there's no borders. Like, hey, I'm going to deport the foreigners. Okay, it sounds fun. It sounds cool. Okay, you're gonna deport them. Oh, you're a patriot. You're gonna deport foreigners. You're the new Donald Trump of South Africa. Hey, viva Donald Trump of South Africa, patriotic Donald Trump. Hey, viva, 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 viva. Tomorrow they are back. Our country of faith is a movie. But hey, shout out to the DA minister for trying. This is trying, man. Like, yazama baba wabantu sizothini, but it is what it is. Thank you very much.